Hey everyone, welcome to today's Explainer. We're tackling a topic that is literally everywhere right now, dominating our headlines, changing our workplaces. Yep, we're talking about artificial intelligence. Today, we're demystifying AI, basically separating the towering myths from the actual reality. There's just so much noise out there, so we're going to cut straight through all of that and synthesize the facts.
Now, for decades, movies have kind of conditioned us to view thinking machines and self-driving cars as, pure science fiction. But the reality? Well, you interacted with this exact technology the second you unlocked your smartphone this morning. AI isn't some far-off fantasy on the silver screen anymore. It is the engine driving our everyday lives right now.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here's our roadmap for today. First, what exactly is AI? Second, the three types. Third, the real-world benefits. Fourth, the risks and challenges. And finally, our AI future. So, starting with Section 1, what exactly is AI? The ability to perform human-level tasks.
At its absolute core, artificial intelligence is the ability of a computer or machine to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. We're talking about machines actually learning from experience, solving intricate problems, and understanding natural language. It's basically mimicking human cognitive functions, but at a uniquely digital scale.
And this brilliantly illustrates the crucial mechanical difference. Think about traditional programs. They follow fixed, rigid instructions. If X, then Y. End of story. But AI is fundamentally different. It actively learns from data and actually improves its performance over time, completely without being explicitly reprogrammed for every single step. It's a real game changer.
To put that into perspective, we see this evolution in everyday life all the time. When you unlock your phone, AI is mapping your features in real time. Or those hyper-specific YouTube video recommendations, that's an algorithm predicting your interests. And of course, tools like ChatGPT generate those crazy useful responses by deeply processing human language. Moving right along to Section 2, the three types, from narrow tasks to superintelligence. So there are three distinct stages of AI, and setting this baseline is absolutely critical. First up is narrow AI, which performs one specific task perfectly. Think Siri or Netflix recommendations. This is where we actually are today. Next is general AI, which can hypothetically do any human intellectual task. But this remains strictly in the research phase. Finally, there's super AI, which would be smarter than humans in every single field. Now, I really want to emphasize this. Super AI is science fiction only right now. No sci-fi movie scenarios here, folks. All right, Section 3, the real-world benefits, how AI is improving our lives. The sheer scale of utility across global industries is just staggering. In healthcare, AI is enabling much earlier disease detection. In education, it's paving the way for personalized, paced learning. Transportation is rapidly advancing towards safer self-driving cars. Businesses are scaling up via massive task automation, and even agriculture relies on AI to monitor crops and predict the weather to optimize food production. To summarize all those macro-level shifts, it really comes down to a core truth. AI saves time, improves accuracy, and just makes life more convenient. It's optimizing processes at a scale that humans simply couldn't achieve on our own.
Let's move to Section 4, the risks and challenges. The dual nature of powerful technology.
We definitely have to look at the whole picture here. Job loss is a highly recognized challenge as the automation of repetitive work scales up. Privacy is another massive concern, given the potential misuse of vast amounts of personal data. Then there's bias, which is a critical flaw. Because, well, if historical human data is prejudiced, the AI will just make unfair decisions based on that flawed data. We're also facing the rapid spread of fake content and misinformation via video and voice, alongside the incredibly high costs required to even develop these systems in the first place.
To really ground our expectations, remember this quote: AI can analyze information, but it cannot truly understand emotions, empathy, love, or moral values like humans. Despite its raw processing power, it completely lacks that fundamental human essence. It doesn't feel, it calculates.
Which brings us to our final section, Section 5, our AI future, working together for a smarter world. The predictions for AI's evolution are incredibly exciting.
Experts foresee much smarter robots and highly advanced self-driving vehicles just becoming the norm. I mean, we might soon see AI teachers providing customized tutoring or AI doctors assisting with complex remote diagnoses. Toss in better, seamless, real-time language translation and massively faster scientific discoveries, and the future looks pretty wild.
But all that potential creates an ultimate crossroads for our society. On one side, responsible use has the power to solve some of the world's absolute biggest problems. On the flip side, misuse could trigger serious social, ethical, and security challenges. The technology itself is completely neutral. The path we take depends entirely on human choices.
Now, what's really interesting about this is the true intended philosophy of this technological leap. It's meant to be reassuring. The goal is not to replace humans, but to help humans become more productive and creative. The future of AI is really about collaboration. It's a tool designed to handle the heavy computational lifting so we can focus on the creativity.
Which leaves us with a final, pretty provocative question to conclude today's explainer. Are we ready to work with AI to build a smarter, safer world? This technology is evolving so rapidly, and it is entirely up to us to guide it ethically. Thank you so much for joining me to explore the science behind AI today. Keep learning, stay curious, and I will see you in the next explainer.